Hello, my name's Shaughna Phillips and welcome to my home.
Baby, it's 4:30 and my whole world is upside down.
I am here with Love Islands Shaughna Phillips, back with another home tour after months of lockdown. So thank you for inviting us into your home. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad that we finally got to do this. It's been like months in the making.
It has. How has life been for you since this pandemic? Because I think nobody really saw it coming.
No, do you know what? I've tried to appreciate it because I know that hopefully it will pick up and then I'll be running around like a headless chicken again. But there has been times and it's just like, this has got to be over soon.
It was quite long, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you get into any hobbies? Did you bake or get into your exercise?
I did go through my banana bread phase. I think everyone went through that phase.
Did, yeah.
There was actually a time when I went to, I think, 3 or 4 shops trying to get flour and to no avail.
Couldn't find any.
I also went through the bike phase. I also bought a bike.
Really good. People got into their exercise though.
Well, I was trying. I used it maybe once or twice. It's definitely a lot more painful than I remember it being when I was younger. But I did buy a treadmill and finally given that to my mum because my gym's open now.
Oh, good.
Still haven't gone, but...
Good. Well, obviously post-lockdown, you were in ITV's Love Island.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you? Because you didn't get it easy in the villa, did you?
I didn't. I think I described it as the full English of experiences.
Wow, okay.
Because I had a little bit of everything. But looking back, I would not change it for the world. I think it's definitely, it went how it was supposed to go. And I was in there for, I think, 1 week short of the final.
Yeah.
And I've made friendships that will last a lifetime.
Was it everything you imagined it to be or a lot harder?
It was definitely a lot harder, but I think when you're in that situation, you're just like, oh my God, like this is hard, or I'm a big moaner. But looking back,
you didn't seem it, so
no, oh thank God. Looking back, you're like, do you know what, that was fun.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you do kind of only appreciate it once it's over.
Yeah, and you probably learned a lot as well.
Oh my gosh, I learned so much about myself. I didn't actually realise how much of like a homebody I am. And
makes you appreciate being at home
so much.
Yeah.
And I just used to miss just being able to talk to my mum.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people was missing social media and Instagram, but I just wanted just a phone call with my mum. I think would have given me a boost, but you are completely cut off.
Oh God.
Which I don't think people realise. I
No.
think they think you can sometimes have a chat. No.
Well, we thought you were fabulous on our screen, so
Thank you.
we enjoyed watching you. But quarantine hasn't actually made your TV work stand still, has it? Because you're appearing in Celebs Go Virtual Dating, I think it's called. So tell us about that.
That kind of came, I mean, I remember when I came out of Love Island, I said, never in my life would I do another dating show ever again. Lo and behold, I'm now on Celebs Go Virtual Dating. But I think it was just, you needed some time to kind of regroup, get your head kind of back in the game a little bit, and I was excited to kind of get back into TV.
Right.
And TV is such a small world that I was working with people in the crew that I'd worked with in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
So that was nice. And I mean, I filmed the majority of it myself.
Yes, so you were saying to me, so you're having to sort of do it and have these dates online or on Zoom from home?
Yeah, so I had 3 dates. I had one that was over Zoom, and then I had 2 that was socially distanced.
Right, okay. And how were they?
They were okay. I mean...
Any sparks, any romance?
I'll leave it to the finale, you'll see.
Okay, yes, we've got to stay tuned and see.
Yeah, there was definitely, it got better. Okay. Each date got better. My last date was definitely my favourite date. But I was actually surprised because I thought that doing it over Zoom would be a lot easier. You kind of only need to get dressed the top half. You can be in your pyjamas.
Be in your pyjama bottoms.
Exactly. But it is so much harder than I thought.
Yeah.
You've got nothing else to kind of occupy any kind of conversation other than just talking. It was like talking tennis. You just had to keep it going. And I wouldn't recommend it at all.
Well, other than your TV work, you also got signed within the Style. You've got a clothing range coming out with them. You've got one out and you've got another one coming, don't you?
Yeah.
So tell us about that. I bet that's amazing.
It is. I mean, I'm looking forward to this one. I've got one dropping at the end of August, which has basically been in the pipeline since March.
Yeah, got delayed.
Yeah, so I signed with InStyle when I came out. We started having a few meetings here and there, discussing what I liked, what I didn't like, and that conversation's been going ever since. Yeah. But we couldn't bring it out because no one would have had anywhere to wear it to. Yeah. So we done the whole kind of the work from home edit, the kind of loungewear but make it fashion edit.
Yeah, like the fashionable loungewear.
Exactly, because even though you're at home, you still want to feel nice. You still want to look good.
Of course. I think most people did so much online shopping while they're at home because what else could they do?
I know. I think I saw somewhere where it was a lot of places that weren't open and stuff. Their employees were becoming delivery drivers.
Oh, really?
Because of how many it was at Christmas.
Yeah, no, it was. People did a lot of online shopping, I think.
But I'm definitely excited. I think, obviously, people only know me now for having loungewear within the style. That I'm looking forward to them being able to see what I actually like, what I wear.
So is it more party wear? Are you going a bit more autumnal now that we're kind of coming out of summer? What is it like?
It's a little bit of everything. I am a sucker for being able to wear the same outfit more than once, but it looking like a completely different outfit.
Yes, okay.
So I like to have co-olds, but co-olds that can be worn individually with different things that I've got coming out. I've got dresses, I've got loungewear suits, but loungewear kind of like jumpsuits that are also quite dressy as well.
Lovely, yeah.
So I've definitely got a mixed bag of things, and we've actually already started working on the autumn drop.
Amazing.
So that's coats and jackets, and so it's really exciting now.
Oh, well, we can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Let's come back to your home, your beautiful home, may I add. It is absolutely gorgeous. Are you enjoying your new home, firstly, because you didn't move in that long ago?
No, so I moved in April. Was still at home when I come back from Love Island, and I needed some kind of space just for me.
Yeah.
I live
some breathing space.
Yeah, and I live literally 10 minutes from my mum. My mum has a key, so she can come around
over all the time.
Literally all the time.
Comes for a cup of tea.
Yeah, and so I don't really feel like I'm away too far from home, but I just needed somewhere to just chill and just relax. And there's so much going on that I'm looking forward to just, do you know when you put your phone down and then there's just silence? Yeah. So that is definitely worth the rent.
And you've got a gorgeous setup. Is interior design something you enjoy? Like, would you say you have a particular home style?
I definitely like simplicity.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that's too wild, and I also like each room to have their own kind of colour scheme.
Yeah. I love that you've got this kind of minimal vibe going on, but you also make it homely through the things like textures and colours, and you've got that warming tones as well, which is lovely.
Yeah, I really like glam. I like things to look very high end, but don't necessarily have the high end price tag.
Sure.
And I think that is literally what drives me. Like if I can go to like the Range or somewhere like that and get an absolute bargain, then yeah, I can sleep better at night.
Oh, and you went for our Windsor sofa from Sofa Club. It looks beautiful in here. It really does go with your decor. Why did you pick this particular sofa?
So what I was struggling with was, although I live on my own, I didn't know whether I needed to get like a 2 and a 4 or 2 2s, because then I was like, what if I have guests round? Yeah. But then I didn't want to minimise the space that I have just for the odd time when I have people round.
Yeah, of course.
And I thought having the extra long Windsor, as long with the kind of poof, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the footstool. You've gone for the 4-seater, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the matching footstool.
Yeah, so you almost kind of get an L-shaped sofa.
Yeah.
You have another seat for whenever someone else wants to come round, or you can just, if you want to have a lazy day, you literally basically have like...
Spread out.
Yeah. Like I have a sofa bed in my spare room, and when I've had guests stay over, they sleep on this instead.
It's a lot comfier.
It's just so much, and there's so much more room as well. Yeah. So definitely pleased with the choice, definitely pleased with the choice of colour. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be sticking with this for a while.
Oh, good. Well, we're so pleased that you were happy with it. Thank you so much for chatting to us. It's been a pleasure. We wish you the best of luck for the rest of the year, and hopefully no more lockdowns.
No more lockdowns.
No more lockdowns. We don't need it. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.